his first time in a big show. He did the contest last week, but let's give it up for Soleil. Thank you, Jared. That stream of consciousness stuff amazes me. How you even survive throughout the day, Jared. So my name's Soleil, Souffle, Filet, Nole, oil of Soleil. Basically what I'm saying is people are assholes. Present company not excluded. But what does it mean? I'm pretty sure that it means that my parents were psychic and they wanted me on a terrorist watch list. They didn't know that was going to happen. But honestly, the best story that I've heard are always with other people that you get those conversations where it sticks in your head. And in my case, that's Bose. Bose was a 60-year-old guy living down in Hawaii. So I moved there. And on my third day, still getting the lay of the land, figuring it out, what's going on, who's what, who's where. I meet this guy, Bose. Bose is explaining to me the culture of Hawaii and what I can expect. But before we did all that, we just got into a conversation, and when I finally got a chance to introduce myself, I said, my name is Soleil, and he stopped. He said, what'd you say, Rob? I said, Soleil, that's my name. He was like, no way, cuz. How you spell that? I said, S-O-L-E accent. He's like, no way, cuz. Your parents knew you were white, right? Because apparently 450 years ago, a Hawaiian and a Samoan got into a fight on the beach about a girl, and the Hawaiian called the Samoan a sole out of disrespect and anger. And over 450 years, the Samoan culture has embraced the word. So now when two Samoans pass each other in the street, they don't know each other, they're like, hey Sole, what's up Sole? So I was very careful to introduce myself to people when I moved there after that. And the same thing goes here when I come back to Pullman. We're driving around. This is my hometown. I grew up here. When you get pulled over in Pullman, anybody been pulled over yet in Pullman? Any problems? No. They're good. They're nice. But it's always the same thing. They pull me over for going a mile over the speed limit down Stadium Way. And I'm waiting there by the McDonald's, and they're coming up with a flashlight in the mirror, and I've got the keys on the dash, stereo off, hands on the position, ready for the business. And they do the same thing. They always come up to the window and shine the flashlight in my face and go, but you're white. So it's really nothing I can get away from. No, it's a true story. These are all true stories, folks. So, speaking of Pullman, let's see. I think you can tell from the streets in Pullman that weed has basically been legal in Washington for a really long time. Because of all the potholes. All right, I'm going to refer to my notes because I'm still the new guy around here. I've got a great story. Living in Seattle back in '96, before cell phones were actually a thing. Now, some people had them, I just didn't. That's how uncool I was. 1996, on tour with the band for 2 years straight. Forgot to call mom. Showed up at Beth's Cafe. Anybody know Beth's Cafe? Woo! People out there. So for those of the uninitiated, Beth's Cafe, 24 hours, 12 egg omelets, endless hash browns. They give you crayons and the things like cellas, right, to draw your little picture on, and if it's dumb enough, they'll hang it up on the wall. So I come in, as I mentioned, 2 years on the road, and forgot to call mom. I walk in, right there at the front door, cash register, big wall, big sign, right behind the lady looking at me with a smile on her face. Says, Soleil, call your mom. You guys are probably wondering what the joke of this is, right? Fucking call your mom. So it don't happen to you. So what else we got? So that's a true story that happened. Speaking of Seattle, there's a set of steps that leads all the way down from about the middle of Capitol Hill down into the palisade of the Space Needle. And you can sit up at the top of this. There must be 10,000 steps. And nobody ever goes down. And me and my buddy Alex were out there. This is an Old English 800 story. Anybody got a story in their own mind of the Old English 800 they drank that was the last one? So mine was the jug, the finger hold on it. And we were sitting there at the top of the stairs drinking it. And the next thing happened is I woke up in my apartment. So I don't Old English anymore. Not really. I'll leave you guys with an actual joke. Something something that I have to claim this. I came up with it. So, growing up out here on a farm, you get used to hunting. I don't know if anybody's averse to hunting, but I was hunting last week, and I shot a kid in the face. Totally did. I really like hunting in Australia. You guys have been great. Thank you very much for your time. Wonderful lineup today. Let me just screw it up for you. Here's our host, Jared.
Keep on for Soleil. I hate breaking up with people. I've only done it once, but it's not that I haven't. I've dated a lot, way too much.